Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and wrestling fans everywhere. It's Mr. Scott, and it's time! It's Wrestle Jeopardy time is what it is. Yes, it's not Vader time, but it could be. It could be with this game. You never know. But this time around, it's Wrestling Jeopardy once again, Trivia Challenge. I think this is going to be a hodgepodge of questions. I've done 2 other games on my channel reacting to these guys. Absolutely love the channel. Love what they do. Shout out to Kevin and Wrestle Trivia and everybody out there for doing such great stuff. Always enjoy checking out their content. And the link to this video will be down in the description as it always is. So I'm going to be playing along, and you guys play along too, and let me know how you do in the comments, and I'll be keeping my score as we go here. So let's get into Wrestling Jeopardy. Take it away, Kevin.
Holy crap, I have no idea what the heck that was.
That was me.
Let's just go to the board now and check out the categories that you're going to be quizzed on, starting with chemical elements. Okay. Followed by tools of the trade.
Okay.
Our third category is men versus women. Our fourth category, feeling groovy.
Nice.
And our fifth and final category is the community category of the week, as voted on by you, the wonderful players who make up this community. And if you'd like to vote for the category of the week, it's quite simple. All you have to do is click on that subscribe button. And the choices this week were beasts, dragons, or monsters.
Please be monsters, please be
and
monsters,
it was domination this week for the winning category, which will be monsters.
Yes.
And that glorious sound means it's time for the 200
This is
point
usually
Java
the easy round.
I promise, this is the easiest round in Wrestling Jeopardy. I really mean it. Hopefully you go 5 for 5 here and you don't completely embarrass yourself.
Yeah, we'll see.
And let's start the show. It's time for the first clue from Chemical Elements, worth 200. Known for its shiny yellow metallic properties, 10 pounds of this element originally made up the domed globe version of the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt.
What is gold? 10 pounds of gold, baby.
Famously worn by legends like Harley Race, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. What is gold? All right, we're on to tools of the trade now for 200 points. Traditionally made of iron or steel, this heavy block provides a solid base for shaping hot metal, or as a nickname for Jim Neidhart.
What is an anvil?
What is an anvil? Our third clue of the job around comes from Men vs. Women. She became the first female Intercontinental Champion by defeating Jeff Jarrett in a Good Housekeeping match at No Mercy in 1999.
Who is China? Not women's Intercontinental Champion, mind you. First Intercontinental Champion.
Never mind the backstage drama that surrounded Double J defending his IC title versus the 9th wonder of the world, China, as these two superstars pounded on one another with literally everything, including the kitchen sink. And we're on to feeling groovy. This will be a completely visual category. Okay. Name this hippest cat in the land.
Who is Dude Love? Ow! Steve-O!
Yes, that's Mrs. Foley's baby boy, Dude Love. And let's close out the job around with this clue from Monsters. When Finn Balor challenged this monster to a match at SummerSlam 2019, he quickly found out how dangerous it was to let him in.
Who is the Fiend?
Who was the Fiend? Bray Wyatt. All right, now's the part of the show where we hear from one of our contestants from episode 65. Zack Attack 2002 writes 5,300, and I used the scorecard. Well, thank you, Zack, for that reminder. If you need help keeping score, all you have to do is go to our new website, www.wrestletrivia.com, where you will find the official Wrestle Trivia scorekeeper. And now let's jump back across the board and go to the second clue from Chemical Elements. Kurt Angle's favorite beverage of all time, milk, is a great source of this element.
What is vitamin D? Oh, what is, yeah.
What is calcium?
Calcium! It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Tools of the trade for 400, consisting of a weighted head attached to a handle. This versatile tool can be used to drive nails, or as a nickname for Greg Valentine.
What is a hammer? I don't know if I should count that last one or not. So it's vitamin D, which is calcium, basically.
What is a hammer?
But I'm not going to count it.
The second clue from Men vs. Women, it's worth 400 points. This Raw general manager booked a Battle of the Sexes match at Armageddon 2003, pitting Trish Stratus and Lita versus Chris Jericho and Christian.
Who is Eric Bischoff?
Who is Eric Bischoff? The fourth clue of the 400-point round comes from Feeling Groovy. Name this tie-dyed dream.
Oh, who is Dusty Rhodes? Pull it if you will.
Who is Dusty Rhodes? And the last clue of the 400s comes from Monsters. The combined size of Bronson Reed and this former WWE superstar caused the ring to collapse in the final seconds of 2024's hellacious Last Monster Standing match.
Who is Braun Strowman?
Who is Braun Strowman?
All right, let's do a check-in here. I am at 2,600 points because I'm not counting that calcium answer. I said vitamin D, but I guess that's not technically the element that it is. So it should be calcium. So I'm not going to count that. Not going to harp on it. But yeah. So just clarifying, I'm a fair player. So let's go.
All right, 10 questions down, 15 to go, plus the daily double, a bonus question, and Final Jeopardy.
We'll get you back up into the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting action.
We kick off the 600-point round now with another clue from Chemical Elements. Common use for this element is in bright fluorescent lights and signs, or in Naomi's glowing gear before she started wearing caution tape.
What is? Oh shit.
What is neon?
Neon. My bad.
On to tools of the trade for 600. Used as a verb meaning to chop, split, or even to terminate something, this tool was also the perfect nickname to describe Kurt Hennig's father, Larry.
What is the axe? I may have used that nickname too.
What is an axe? We've reached the halfway point of the game. It's men versus women right now for 600. This polarizing performer's Impact World title win over Sami Callihan in 2020 was a highly improbable historic championship victory.
Who is Tessa Blanchard?
Who is Tessa Blanchard?
Yes.
I hope you're still feeling groovy, because we have another visual clue worth 600 points. Name this tie-dyed titan.
Oh, who is superstar Billy Graham? Mr. Wayne Coleman.
Who is superstar Billy Graham? And finishing up the 600-point round with the third clue from Monsters, TNA's Resident Monster won his debut match in the Asylum against Eric Watts in 2003.
Who is Abyss?
Who is the monster Abyss?
Who is now a producer for WWE. So I'm at an even 5,000 points, okay? We have not hit the bonus question, which doubles your points. We have not hit the daily double yet either. So doing pretty good. I think I've missed 2 questions so far.
And we're on to Chemical Elements right now for 800.
Chemical Elements.
All right, here comes the daily double. And to be honest with you, I really sucked at chemistry or physics or biology in high school. Hopefully you're smarter than me because the category is Chemical Elements. Place your wager now.
All right, I'm not too sure myself. I'm going to wager 2,000 points. I'm going to be very conservative about this. So 2,000 points.
All right, time is up. Here's the daily double clue. A near-fatal motorcycle accident in 1992 resulted in Lex Luger having steel plates made up of this element inserted into his right forearm.
What is titanium?
What is titanium?
Got it. All right, up to
Here comes
7,000.
Tools of the Trade for 800. Designed to act as a lever to pry open objects, this tool was also the name of David Flair's unstable WCW BFF.
What is a crowbar? Devon Storm.
Who is Crowbar? Time for more men versus women, this time worth 800 points. An entire episode of this cult favorite pro wrestling television show was devoted to a gauntlet match between Pentagon Dark and the Black Lotus Triad.
What is Lucha Underground?
I highly recommend you search for this match on YouTube and check it out because it features Penta, Kairi Sane, and arguably the best wrestler in the world right now, Io Sky, back when they wrestled for Lucha Underground. I'm still feeling groovy. I hope you still are too. Name this wrestler.
Who is Kurgan?
And that would be who is Kurgan.
Yes.
And the last clue before the 1,000 points main event round is from Monsters. This 8-foot monster from Argentina made an unforgettable debut at the 1993 Royal Rumble when he immediately targeted The Undertaker.
Who is the Giant Gonzalez?
Lurching to the ring in a bizarre fur bodysuit that made him look like a shaved Wookiee. Who is the Giant Gonzalez?
Let's see, Jorge Gonzalez wrestled as Elegante in WCW. He was a basketball player. I think he played for the Atlanta Falcons or something like that, and that's how they found him. Yeah, and he became Elegante, and then he disappeared for a while. Then he did that Giant Gonzalez match. Yeah, so that's pretty much what he's known for. That was pretty much it. So, but looks like we have the bonus question. I am at 10,200 points. So I'm not doing too bad here.
It's not time for the main event yet. We have a bonus question right now worth double your score. Prior to joining WWE, Giant Gonzalez was lured into the wrestling business and WCW by media mogul Ted Turner after being drafted by this professional basketball team.
Didn't I just say this? What are the Atlanta Falcons? Yeah. No, not Falcons. What was it? Shit.
Now, Gonzalez, who became known as El Gigante in WCW,
I just said all this
received a huge amount of support from the WCW executives who believed that they had discovered the second coming of Andre the Giant after Gonzalez was taken in the third round of the 1988 NBA draft by the Atlanta Hawks.
I did not get that right. I kept saying Atlanta Falcons. No, that's the football team, but I could not remember the name of the basketball team. It was the Atlanta Hawks. So I pretty much predicted the future of what he was going to say. I gave the whole history of this guy, and I should just shut up, which is usually what happens in my life. Okay.
We started with the jobber round, but now we've reached the main event, the most difficult round in Wrestling Jeopardy. 5 1,000-point questions that are guaranteed to put your wrestling knowledge to the test.
Is that a nervous chuckle there?
And let's kick things off with the final clue from Chemical Elements. This element has the symbol Fe on the periodic table, and in the case of Messrs. DiBiase and Sharp, precedes the proper name of Mike.
What is iron?
Used by both the Million Dollar Man's father and Canada's greatest athlete. However, its most famous usage in professional wrestling is courtesy of Mike Tyson. What is iron? Here comes the last clue from Tools of the Trade. Brought into WWE in 1997 to tag with Cactus
this was going
Jack,
to be in there.
Terry Funk made a rather strange debut, carving his way out of a giant wooden crate to reveal this new persona.
What is Chainsaw Charlie? Because anyone comes out of a box is over. It's actually true.
Evening up the odds for Cactus in his feud with the New Age Outlaws, the Funker pulled pantyhose over his face and doused his head with what I believe was baby powder to become the one and only Chainsaw Charlie. On to men versus women for the final time. With washboard abs and muscles on top of muscles, this physically imposing female competitor wasn't afraid to mix it up with the men and even defeated former ECW TV champion Jason at the promotion's Heat Wave event in 1999.
I can see her face. I can't remember her name. Howard Stern chick.
Who is the massively underrated
Oh, God, I was thinking
Jazz?
of somebody else. I'm sorry.
Two clues are left before
I'm
Final
sorry.
Jeopardy. Name this superstar.
Who is Don Morocco, a.k.a. the Magnificent Morocco, a.k.a. Don the Rock Morocco?
That is a magnificent tie-dye tank top for The Rock,
Covering
Don
all the bases.
Morocco.
All right,
And let's close out the board with the final 1,000-point clue about monsters. This 1980s patriotic WWE superstar spent close to a decade in Japan's hardcore wrestling scene under a mask and called Leatherface.
Who is Corporal Kirshner? I've been watching a bunch of videos with Corporal Kirshner as Leatherface in Japan lately. It's nuts that he brought this up.
Brawling his way through barbed wire, board-spiked, nail death matches. was All-American good guy turned horror movie villain,
Yes.
who was Corporal Kirshner.
Love that. All right, I have ended the round. Ended the round with 14,200 points. This is the most I've ever had, I think, going into Final Jeopardy. So I have a capability here to really take it home. And I forget that at the beginning of the video, Kevin said, don't subtract from your total. So I really should be like wagering a lot more, it seems. So we'll see what we got for Final Jeopardy.
All right, 25 clues are down and only
go.
one separates you from becoming the ultimate Wrestle Trivia champion. Let's find out what this episode's Final Jeopardy category is. Outer space.
All right. He said you don't lose points. So it just makes sense that I'm betting it all. 14,200 points. Let's go.
All right, time is up. Here comes the Final Jeopardy clue. Max Moon first landed in the WWE in 1992 using this out-of-this-world ring name. Was it A, the Astro Orbiter, B, the Comet Kid, C, the Space Ranger, or D, Starman? Good luck.
The answer is B, the Comet Kid. Starman was a character from NES Pro Wrestling game. Space Ranger, nobody wrestled on that. Astro Orbiter, that's an interesting name. Sounds like a hemorrhoid cream. But yeah, it's B, the Comet Kid.
A long time ago in a galaxy known as the WWE New Generation era, and after a failed attempt to make Conan this intergalactic grappler, the only superstar ever billed from outer space, Max Moon, made his first WWE appearance wrestling under the ring name of the Comet Kid. Thanks for playing another episode of Wrestling Jeopardy! My name's Kevin J. Callis.
I know I got the reflection of my curtain there, but 28,400 points, my friends. Best score ever on Wrestle Jeopardy. Thank you to Kevin and the crew for another great video. I'm going to be doing more of this stuff in the channel. Let me know how you did out there down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the information about me down in the description. Keep those horns high, my friends. I thank you very much for stopping by. And like I plan to do with this video and this channel, never stop playing.
Silver-tongued devil, bring the pain. Wicked words, shouting insane. Twisted path, hearts he rends. No salvation, no name.